Welcome to session 60 of the Shattered Seas Seajewel campaign, Blackened Skies. And joining us after a far too long hiatus due to unforeseen circumstances are the players.
Evie!
Hello.
Yay!
Are we allowed to bitch about the rat?
Oh,
That fucking rat.
fucking rat.
I know. I hate Evie so much.
No,
Ha!
stop. Basically, okay, folks at home, the reason that we have been gone for so long is that our wonderful dungeon master and myself, or dungeon mistress perhaps,
Shut the fuck.
were forced out of our apartment due to a rat chewing through one of the power cables that supplied power only to our flat.
The other 7 flats in our building were unaffected. And for a month, they were putting up scaffolding.
Because they also wanted to, they're going to also do the
no, they actively are. They actively are. They're working.
Yes.
Obviously not right now because it's midnight, but
yeah. But the point is,
so sorry.
Thankfully, we are like lucky enough that our parents had the space and like resources that we were able to stay with them, like my mom and Eve's mom and stuff like that. We're lucky enough that we were able to travel to my mum's and Eve's mums and that. Got to see our pets at home though, so that was lovely.
Yes.
But yes, it is incredible to be back.
It's been 3,000 years.
Named Melisani. No, sorry. I've been sick I have literally been sick the entire time as well, which hasn't helped. But, okay, I was on my way home from the shops today, and I literally, because I was getting, like, curtains to put up, and I literally saw the rat, I think, or a rat.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my fucking god.
Literally, it is a known fact that there are rats living next to our building.
Yes, but, like, visibly seeing one on my way home was jarring. It was looking right at me, too.
Squeak, squeak.
I've had Schaefer, guys.
You know who...
Where is
But yes. With that out of the way, where we last left off, the party had a lovely spa day at a Palm Elf Island resort with the crew of the Phoenix and Melisani, who has since departed, and were rudely but shockingly politely interrupted by a lovely fellow named Archeos, who they freed from the Forge prison, which they had just raided.
Evie and Archibald are engaged!
Yes!
Yeah. Yes!
And
get married.
And the smile also made another surprise guest appearance.
Yep.
God damn it. We will never be free. We truly will never be free.
What do you mean?
Be gone.
Looks at him and invents a new slur.
But yes. Hurrah. Yippee. Time's a good one.
Wahoo.
Yahoo! Yes. So, we will pick up where we left off, with the party leaving the resort, and continuing their voyage through the tunnel to the other side of the world.
On the road again.
Deep underwater, with Archibald sailing this newly upgraded Seajewel. Couple of weeks left in the voyage. Well, no, about like a bit over a week or so.
Yeah.
So if there is anything anybody wanted to do, or talk to each other, or interact, or like make things, or such and such with anyone, now is the time before we surface.
I can't think of too much that Eliza would be doing. Besides, every so often going between each ship.
Yeah, I can't think of much either.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Same.
And this is definitely the first time we have ever done this session.
Don't check.
They can't check. There's no VOD.
The first attempt at this session does not exist.
This is the first attempt. It does exist. This is the first attempt.
Yeah, what first?
Yes.
But yes,
Previous attempts in basing Saw.
yes. Right. So, it is a relatively uneventful journey.
Nice.
As you voyage onwards through the core of the world. Onwards and onwards. The days pass. Until Archibald finally, before everyone else, due to, well, the longer distance sight that being in the spell-jamming helm grants you, spots a light at the end of the tunnel, which eventually comes into view for everybody else as well.
Yippee!
As you see, the tunnel becomes a crack in the world, which slowly and gradually but surely becomes the sea floor, which you rise up out of, sailing forth. By your estimates, it is roughly midday. You've made it.
Yay! Ash looks upwards and is like, oh, thank God we're gonna see the sun again.
Foreshadowing is a literary device in which... But as you carry on to the surface, the light seems a little dimmer than it should. And...
Dahlia, is there a storm or something going on?
Can Dahlia tell?
Yeah. Probably, if you, focus. Because you are a storm sorcerer. No, there's nothing like a storm, and the surface of the water from there looks calm. And as you crest over the waves and break the surface, something becomes incredibly apparent. A black streak covers most of the sky around you. Thick, dark clouds. Smog choking the sky. And
No,
in the middle
not.
distance... Oh, sorry.
No, Ash, it is not a storm. It is... I don't like the look of whatever those clouds are made of.
Smoke. And in the distance you see, churning this thick black fog into the air, is a great metal ship. Larger than any vessel that almost any of you have ever seen before. Save for one, who not only recognizes what it is, but recognizes the ship itself. Evie, this is not just an Orc Nightbringer. This is your Orc Nightbringer. The one you were raised on. Famher.
She looks at the party. And remember how she looked like she was going to faint? Way, way, way back. When Asher and Haether were walking in front of the party in the cave.
Yep.
She gets that same look, but this time actually faints.
Oh, fuck.
Ash rushes over to like check on her, check pulse and like her eyes and everything.
I think I
I'm
have
like-
Featherfall if you want me to catch her.
Oh, that's nice. Hell yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, you can react with that.
That's
Let
so
me double
scary.
check.
She glides down, and instead of hitting her head, she just softly lands.
Ash calls up, "Thank you, Dahlia," and
Of
like
course, is she
crouches
alright?
down. I don't know. She just fell, as you saw. I'll try and see if I can wake her up, and they take out their water flask and start trying to like pouring a very small amount on her forehead to see if that wakes her up.
You can tell that she's like alive. She's just like basically she's not conscious, if that makes sense. Like she's
Her
You know
like,
when the
her
body-
body just said no.
her body said no. You know when the body gets so
Yeah.
overwhelmed it just blacks out? That's what has
Oh
happened.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
I unfortunately was mistaken. I do not have it, but I am going to retcon that to she did Riding the Winds and quickly caught her.
To be fair,
yeah.
like,
It's a
honest-
narrative.
no,
You know,
honestly-
like, it's a narrative.
honestly, screw it.
Free spell for Dahlia.
Yeah,
Free spell for Dahlia.
like,
Free spell.
if it's not, like, vital to a combat situation or whatever, I'm fine being flexible and, like, blasé on what spells are known and not known. Like, this isn't a survival campaign, I don't care. Go nuts. Go crazy, go stupid.
So Ash looks and looks back up at everyone and goes, "She's in shock. I've seen this countless times in war and on battlefields, and this something is terribly wrong."
Well, whatever it is, I do not like the look of whatever's above us. Perhaps we should sit tight and let her rest.
We should probably get her below deck. The smoke can't be good for her while she's passed out.
Hold on.
They almost ask, "Where's Archibald?" And then they look over and call over and go, "Archibald, did you see that?"
Yes. I'm still in the chair, remember?
Yes.
Long distance
sorry,
sight and
just-
all.
Yeah.
I might as well have a telescope.
Yeah. Does anyone know what that is?
Yes. Well, no. Oh, yeah. Because you haven't lived in this world for long.
He knows
Everyone,
the Nightbringer, yeah.
everyone else knows what a Nightbringer is. Ash might not.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact that Ash is a stranger to
they've
this
been-
time.
Yeah, they've been in a mirror for 9,500 years, after all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they kind of look up cluelessly at everyone, just like, why is it billowing smoke? Is it a kind of mechanical island?
It's a Nightbringer. An orc warship. It's...
Archibald, I swear if you are joking.
I'm not. And from Evie's reaction, it seems like it may be her very own home.
Oh, gods. What do we know about the place Evie's from? Is it dangerous? Does she have a reason to stay away?
From what I know, Nightbringers are harsh, dangerous, and, well, it would probably be of more use talking to her if we can try and get her conscious again.
Ash nods and tries to shake Evie and is like, Evie, Captain?
She blinks and she says something in Orcish and she goes,
Are you... Can you hear me?
She nods.
Can you sit up?
She sets up against your legs.
Captain, is this ship dangerous for you?
She takes a shaking breath and she goes, yeah.
Is this your home?
She nods.
The very same one?
Should we try and leave?
We should try to continue underwater and get as far away as possible before we get noticed. And her voice is like skipping.
You can
Ash looks up at Archibald wordlessly.
You can see cogs turning in his brain. I'm just thinking. I haven't been able to stop about what justice... Or was it justice or judgment? Fuck, I can't remember.
Judgment? For what?
The angel.
Gosh, I think it was justice?
The justice. Yeah, sure. Let's go with justice for the moment. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yes.
What justice had said to us. We've found 2 of them already. The vessel from the stars and the center of the earth. All vital parts of our journey. Next was, if you'll recall, a warship loyal to us.
Archibald, I don't know. I think we should trust Evie's judgment and try to leave.
You may be right. But
I'm sorry, I am with Ash on this. To see Evie faint is more than just disheartening. It's... well... like, she looks terrified, even though she doesn't want to say it.
yeah. As a recap, Nightbringers are, like, one of the most feared things in the setting. Like, outright just...
Not good.
yeah.
Yeah.
These things notoriously just completely raze islands to the ground, strip them of everything, all life, all... like, they only really leave non-biological stuff, like the stones and dirt and, well, metals. Which leads to a subculture forming of night scabbers, which are kind of small fleets of boats that sail on the back of, that sail a distance behind a Nightbringer that effectively trawl through the recently destroyed islands for valuables to pawn off. But sometimes they settle on the newly destroyed island. But yeah. If you see a Nightbringer on the horizon heading towards your island, you don't set up your... no, you don't amass your militia. You order evacuation. Because there are hundreds, if not thousands, of orcs in there, and they have seen countless battles. Plus, they are genuinely more technologically advanced than most other cultures in the setting. They invented combustion engines.
Yeah. And in the spirit of that, Ash looks up at Archibald and goes, can we outrun them, essentially?
They're heading the other way.
They are?
Yes, it seems like it.
Then let's go.
Evie. Do you remember the visions, the prophecies?
He nods.
Are you absolutely certain on what you saw?
She nods again.
And do you remember what the hag told us in those dreams in the Shadowfell?
Yeah.
That Greyport was all but completely changed. That it was more or less simply a base of operations for Horatio now.
He nods.
Might it not be worth at least attempting parley with them? I would not be saying this. Evie, I would not be saying this if it wasn't for you.
What do you think I'm going...
You are a
Archie shakes her
survivor
head
and
she
one of
looks
the
at
most
him.
feared people in the whole of the seas.
They don't. One, that's a remarkable compliment. Thank you. But two, they don't know me as anything other than the girl who ran.
You killed Gideon Acheron. Surely word will have at least reached them. At the very least from...
They could care less. I am always going to be the one who ran away.
And have they never, at all, taken anybody else in? Have they never once showed mercy to anybody other than themselves?
Once.
Exactly.
And he's the exact reason we can't test that again.
He's the exact reason we have to.
She looks at the party and she shakes her head and she looks at Archibald and she goes,
I heard what you... No, I registered what you said back in the resort.
oh? About what?
Your family.
Yeah?
You haven't been entirely truthful when telling everyone about who you once were.
She looks at Archie and looks at the party and she goes, She shakes her head and her tusk kind of clips her lip a little and she goes, everyone has secrets. Mine happen for a very obvious reason.
Evie,
Yes.
you know about me. You know about my country. All of us rescued it from what it once was. You know about what my people have done to others. I held that secret. I hid what kind of elf I was.
Mm-hmm.
One side to protect you guys, and also to protect myself being selfish. I've released all my secrets, all that I've done. I don't think it would kill anybody or hurt anybody.
For this crew. But I don't know if I can say that.
Evie.
I would die for everyone in this crew. I gave up my arm for go. I would do anything for any of you.
I also died for you guys too. And I came back.
Technically it was for Nap, but...
Damn, clock. Anyways, she goes,
Who?
I know, Eliza. I don't like keeping things from you guys, but it's for safety.
Evie.
Don't you think I didn't do it as well for safety?
This ship
Is it
can
really
fly.
safety if it's something as dangerous as one of these ships?
This ship can fly.
Hey,
it can
curious.
go faster than them, yeah?
Dahlia used to, help those in need in Greyport. Would she have encountered anyone that lost everything to the Nightbringers?
Oh, fucking 100%. Like, there are people like that everywhere. Like, entire islands get completely razed to the ground, with the only survivors having to watch their home burn down.
That's what I thought. Okay. Eliza, I have not seen the destruction for myself, but I know of it. It's far beyond anything your people could have done. Far beyond anything even the Hollowed Wind would have done. If Captain says it is not safe, it is not safe. And she is looking between Eliza and Archibald.
Dahlia, I wish not to make a competition over who has done worse. My people probably could be very similar to the Nightbringers. This specific group. There are probably tribes of people who are gone now. Ruby's family could be all gone. Their whole community is probably gone, and I don't know it. We are probably similar, maybe not as dangerous, but we are similar to each other in certain aspects.
How about an entire island gone from the maps?
We
For
may not have
no
done that.
reason.
We may not have done that, as
Evie
we
looks
only targeted people.
Evie looks to Archibald. She looks to the party. She holds his hand very tightly. She goes, I haven't said this in nearly 8 years. It is not exactly truthful that I call myself an orphan.
Oh.
I ran away at 18 because I wanted something more than life on a Nightbringer. And very unfortunately for me, that meant staying at an island we had raided about a year prior, camping there, nearly dying from camping there out of inexperience, and getting found by Four Fingers. When he discovered me, I knew I wasn't very smart, but I was smart enough to know not to tell him that I had any living family members, because I'd heard rumors of what he had done to other recruits' families.
Exactly.
So I
They have
simply
heard of
said I was an
him.
orphan. And
They know
from
of
there
him.
on, she nods.
And
But from
they
then on,
will know that you killed him. Or at least you can inform them.
she nods. But from that point onwards, it was just safer to say I was an orphan. My entire time on the Hollowed Wind, that lie was never questioned. My entire time here on the Seajewel under Captain Arnold, that lie was never questioned. When I rose to this position at his death and the death of basically the entire former crew other than myself, I had a moment of reflection and I wondered if I should say anything. And I determined it still unsafe, as Four Fingers was well and alive, and I was technically on the run from two separate, extremely violent groups.
Do they
So,
not respect strength?
of course they do, but they don't think of someone like myself as a strong person. Now, and she takes a moment and she takes her captain hat off and she's holding it against her chest. I hope that you can all can forgive me for such an egregious lie.
The thought of you needing forgiveness never even crossed my mind.
You lied to protect yourself. It's all that you could do.
You lied to protect your
You didn't know
family.
what was about to happen.
She takes a very sharp swallow of air and she goes, but it was incorrect. I've spent many hours with multiple of you grieving for your own families and pretending that I could sympathize in that manner. It was not right.
Isn't leaving only to be hunted for the rest of your life its own kind of grief? I've lost thousands of people, and I do not think there is any wrong in lying to protect yourself, even if it's about grief. Please don't feel the need to apologize.
She very slowly sets the hat, her jacket, and the gun on the ground in front of the party and begins to walk towards her office.
Captain?
Yes?
What are you doing?
I'm going to, since we're so close to it, I think it best to check the shade. And her voice is still slurring. And she goes, I think it's best I check the safe to make sure everything is set and ready with that. I do not know if I should present myself as a captain.
They'll know you as a captain, though. They've almost if they're, as everyone's been saying, they're certainly the kind to keep tabs on someone for as long as they live.
If they knew I was alive, they would have found and killed me. And she keeps walking towards the office, and she's hoping, begging, praying, thinking that someone in the party is going to usurp power and she will be magically free from the responsibility. But everyone in this party is too good of people to do that to her. She really, truly thinks that any one of you will say, all right, she's rejected the title.
Captain
No!
Erides arc. Yay! No.
No!
Yeah.
Ash sets the gun and the hat in the coat and kind of wraps them up and carries them, following Evie, and goes, "What do you mean the safe? You... Captain, there's no reason for you to give anything up. If anything, we need you as captain now. If you're in charge, maybe they'll take up the rest of us more seriously."
She shakes her head. I lied, and they're mad at me.
I don't care. You could be our ticket to safety.
Evie. My love. We can fly. We are faster than them. If things go south, I can get us out of here. It's worth a try.
And if they try to come for us, we've got the mirror. We can just escape there and destroy the portal through.
Take the long way round.
We're not stuck. They can't just pin us down.
She looks at the party, and she goes, you all still want me as a captain?
More than anything.
Yes.
You're the only captain I can imagine.
I did a terrible thing.
What terrible thing? What terrible thing do you think could possibly deny you your role as captain?
I had the chance to make everything right, and I've waited this long, and I didn't.
I think if we were the kind of crew that got het up over such small, misjudgments, I'd probably be dead for being a war criminal, Captain.
Same.
Dahlia is lost in thought for a long time. I have
You-
seen terror in the faces of those who stared down the greatest of evils, including our own. One thing I have learned over all this time, even if it is disrespectful to lie, a lie or an egregious act to keep oneself alive is a necessary one. We cannot judge you for that. Who are we to judge if we were not to judge ourselves?
She nods.
Ash holds out the hat and the gun and the coat and goes, "You are our captain. Please, Captain Evie Wolverston, help us through this. And keep being captain after that and as long as you can."
If and only if you'll all have me.
Always.
You know me.
Of course.
I'm always happy to have you.
Without hesitation.
Yeah, Dahlia walks up to Evie, jumps a little bit, and straightens her hat.
Oh. She's crying and she hugs everyone.
So, Captain, what shall it be? Do we get out of here or do we talk to them?
I suppose if you all think it is correct, we talk to them.
Very well.
Should we prepare in case of an attack?
She nods. Have your weapons ready, not drawn, but on your person.
Gotcha.
Of course,
So
Captain
Dahlia is
Ash
darting up
leaves.
to Dahlia is darting up to the crow's nest.
Yeah, and Ash leaves to fetch their stuff and comes back.
Well. Right. So. Shall I? Or will you? And he gestures to the area with both the wheel and the helm.
I can't.
Very well. Likely safer that way. And he sits
Nods.
back down. Gets back into it. The chills go back down his spine as he looks forward, unblinking. And the ship rises off the surface of the water.
Evie looks determined and with a false confidence only achieved by killing your former evil captain, looks unfazed.
Actually, you didn't kill him, it was Haether.
Exactly.
Well, to be fair, Haether did claim the title of captain, so you did kill your previous evil captain.
Further evidence. real and true. But she stares forward as the ship rises, and she looks to see if anyone is on deck.
Don't worry.
Nightbringer is like a floating city, so this shit's big as hell.
Don't worry, not too high off the water, just because, you know, smoke and smog in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Cough, cough, cough.
you think that Evie has a cough from the Nightbringer? Dude,
No.
Her lungs are coated.
I was meaning
with
everyone
the party
else.
will have a cough.
Yes. I wasn't meaning Evie.
Evie's dead ass, like, she basically, you know when a child grows up next to a factory?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Evie. Now, Evie is also like myself in that manner, and also that she has asthma. So, like, but she is good with smog.
Yep.
Oof.
Ugh. Right. As you approach further, as you approach closer, you see people milling about on the top of the ship. And your eye through the spyglass meets a lookout's. Who seems to bellow something out. And this deafening horn rings out. Just bellowing from the top of the ship. A sound you haven't heard for the better part of a decade. As you
Does not let it
feels tiny.
Would you say Leanna, then Blue?
Blue said Dahlia does not let it make. Dahlia feels tiny, and then I said Evie does not let it phase her. Because again, Evie's not a good actress, but when it's time to step the fuck up, Evie
lock
will
the
step
fuck
up
in.
to roll. Yeah, she will lock in as captain.
Yes.
Yeah. We've been spotted, I suppose.
And as you get closer, you ascend higher, starting to approach the altitude of the upper deck. So, the previous Seajewel crew and my old iteration of this campaign that I did with just some other randos from a different server a few years ago, their party eventually earned the name the Night Sinkers. You can assume why.
Oh goodness.
By effectively setting off their explosive store down in the bottom hold while also tearing a hole open in it. But very much, I would say they are a bit stronger now in terms of my own mental image of them. But yes, you eventually reach the same altitude as the upper deck of the Nightbringer, of Famhair. And it looks almost exactly the same. Some repairs have been done, yes. But the layout hasn't changed. Step forth! Bellows a voice from the deck.
Evie waves.
He wave. Hell yeah.
A very just like a you know, like a very standard like
You see,
Hi.
as you shut the fuck up. As you make your appearance, make your presence known, you see shock come onto the faces of some of them as heads turn and whispers spread like wildfire.
They certainly recognize you.
She laughs a little. She goes, I think they have.
The runaway returns, I see. And on a witch boat.
Yeah. What of it?
Remind me.
Yes.
You said at some point that you wrote letters home.
Yes, she did.
When did that stop? The ambush?
The ambush, yes.
So they knew that you were on the Hollowed Wind.
Not that she was on the Hollowed Wind per se. They knew she was on a ship.
Okay.
She was intelligent enough not to name it.
Okay. Did you get bored of your old accommodations?
You could say that. Yes, I believe I did.
You may be a coward. And an exile. But one thing you are not is dull.
He laughs. I might agree to that, although I don't really consider myself a coward.
Then times have changed, if you are to be believed.
She smiles.
You would not have come here if not for good reason.
You're correct.
I shall send word to King Oblivion. Until then, await our response. If he deems your presence acceptable, then you may board.
Before you head off, and she smiles, and she's really leaning into the Ginny Wolverstone, right? And before you head off, inform him that I killed Four Fingers as a little favor.
You hear raucous laughter. Before one of them stops and whispers something to another, and the laughter turns to rumors.
She goes, "You think I'm kidding?"
Four Fingers was killed. What do you mean? What is
Wasn't
this?
it obvious?
And
She looks at this group of bumbling idiots. She goes, "Don't waste my time."
you have grown in confidence since you ran. I shall
don't
grant you
exactly
that.
feel one of the most feared pirates without any confidence. But yes, as I said, please go alert him of our presence. we'll stay here.
I have sent someone.
Thank you.
If what you say is true, then you have proven yourself a warrior.
She smiles and she opens her coat, like she very slowly, like obviously she's not reaching for the gun. She opens the captain's coat and she pulls out a hollowed wind flag. She holds it and she goes, do you think I'm kidding?
She speaks the truth.
I always do. He smiles.
You see him look in shock, but then a grin comes onto his face. His fangs raised high. His tusks raised high. As an orc runs back to him and speaks something into his ear. Give our returning child a warrior's welcome. Your ship. What to do with your ship?
I suppose I could just dock it close to home.
What do you mean, dock it close to home? What?
Because it's like a floating city, she could like just put it
Well,
near
it's not really a floating city, it's a singular boat, but it's like enormous, the size of like some of the largest carriers and cruise ships and stuff. Like,
you know how a big ass plane can carry a little ass plane?
yeah.
Big ass boat could carry a little ass boat.
Yeah, probably.
Though you do see a slight problem that could arise from parking your ship there.
What?
The orcs could get hungry.
Oh.
They're gonna eat the Seajewel!
You think they're gonna eat the Seajewel with Evie fucking sitting out of there? I think that's
no. It would more so be like they'd take... It wouldn't be in the feed pile, so... It wouldn't be in the feed pile, so they wouldn't, like, devour. Yeah, they... Because that's the thing. When there's structures made of wood on the boat, like, for instance, I don't know, like a table or something that they nicked from an island, eventually it gets bite marks in it and, like, chunks torn off and stuff, and eventually it's just gone. And if it's damaged enough, it just gets through. Because, remember,
he's only half orc, you know.
Orcs in this setting have a ridiculously advanced metabolism to the point where they can digest and eat pretty much any biological matter.
She'd put it in whatever location is safe for the ship to not get fucking biomass.
That's why they raid islands. They strip them of all living and, well, organic matter to kind of toss into the feed pile.
Yes.
Evie, as a half-orc, does have some of that, but not all of it. Like, she can digest leather, but not wood.
But yes, she would put it in a place that it would be safe.
Yeah. Nice. Lovely. Effectively, like, she can just have someone, like, cordon it off and have people watch it.
Yeah, precisely.
Like, stay the fuck off the boat. This is off limits.
The fact that's even necessary, dear God.
Yum. Because that's the thing. the feed pile is a very notable part of the ship in that food... No, the word for food in Orcish is the same as the word for fuel. Engine food, effectively. Like, the same pile that they eat is the pile they use to fuel the ship. Let's be honest, an orc could, in this setting could probably chug diesel. And actually get something out of it.
If it
And that
didn't
I'd love to
break
see.
bank.
Yeah, like, these motherfuckers have lead stomachs. My hungry ass could not be a shipwright. Yeah, that's why their boat is made of metal.
But
That, and also
Yeah.
because it's sturdier.
he goes, I think I know a good place for it.
For now, the order has been set. Your crew are safe from us. As long as they stay out of trouble. If they get into
Rest assured,
trouble,
my crew.
the consequences are solely on the head of the orc who was slated. You know
She
this.
nods. My crew is very aware that we speak with our fist here.
The justice system here is, if you wrong someone, they
fucking
can
kill you.
fight back. Like, they might not kill you, they might just, like, beat the shit out of you.
He is eye for an eye.
Like, if you steal something, you're getting your teeth knocked out. You're losing a tusk.
Precisely.
Like...
Precisely. It is eye for an eye.
Given that they're organic, could orcs eat each other's teeth to assert dominance?
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose.
Hell yeah. Like, honestly, fucking baller idea. I love that. You are a genius. Hell yeah. Right. The king wishes to speak with you. For now, we will escort the others. Come with me, Jenny.
She looks at the party. She says, stay safe. Allow me. Sorry. She looks at the party. She says, stay. I'm so sorry. She looks at the party. Speech impediment, stop. She looks at the party and she says, stay safe. Keep your wits about you. Do not touch anything that is not yours. Do not make direct eye contact with anyone who looks too violent. Don't be a bitch, but don't be enticing either.
They'll soon learn.
He nods.
If they're going to be living here, they better shape up. They look like sticks. You look like a stick. You need some meat on your bones.
She laughs and she goes, that's the best thing I've heard all week.
Right. Come with me. And he walks you off.
He goes with him.
Another approaches you. You lot. I'm told to take you to Ruby. Come along. Chop chop. On your feet.
Jolly's just kind of looking back and forth between everyone.
Wait, hold on.
Is Ruby here with the party?
She's
Wait
always with
a
That's
minute.
fucking crazy. We're gonna get Ruby squared if she is. I think that's funny.
Yeah. Ruby? What do you mean? That one look... Nah. Oh, right. Everyone's here. That one certainly looks, more promising. As he gestures to Bastian. Thank you. But, yes. You are led up into kind of the helm of the ship. And you see him again. Though different from how you remember. More battle scars are to be expected. That's just a natural part of aging on a Nightbringer. But with grey hair and wrinkled skin, he isn't quite the man you remembered from your youth. Genevieve.
She smiles. King Oblivion.
You've come back here. After all this time.
Yeah.
You show your face. After your exile.
He nods again.
You ran. Then you serve another. Not only another, but from what I hear, Gideon Acheron. And
That's
then, as if to rub salt in the wound, you take charge as a captain. The runt,
He nods.
too cowardly to end a life with her own hands, now claims to be a captain.
Well, rest assured, that cowardice died. I've killed many.
What are these rumors that you have killed Acheron himself?
Facts. They are not rumors.
And where are your scars?
Everywhere.
The proof of your fighting spirit. Show me.
She takes off her jacket, shows him her whole prosthetic arm.
Wonderful. Do you also take off the ribbon?
Should I roll for it? Let me think.
Honestly, power move.
She does.
I think. Neck. Impressive. And that deep as well. And he leans in close, uncomfortably. You can feel his breath on your chest. That
She does
deep.
not flinch.
You've seen your day. You've
And
lost. And you've survived much.
She nods. I decided to go and find my own spirit. My own royal
Yet,
spirit.
your hands are still not strong enough, not tough enough. You've spent a while at the wheel like your mother, but not enough time gripping a sword or an axe. What weapon do you take your lives with?
Other than my hands? The gun.
You have not... A gun. Coward's weapon. But
One could assume such, but
one that is not absent here, as you are aware.
no. They have their uses.
As does explosive ordnance, yes. But as your only weapon,
It's not my only.
have you not the
I didn't
love
think I'd have
of the splattering of blood on your face? The taste of metal?
She smiles and she goes, less than a month ago, I killed a man by snapping his neck.
Good girl. There's the fighting spirit. Hold on, would she have written about specifically Hathor?
Oh, yes. She would not have name dropped him, but she would have been like, my miserable, because these letters are to her parents. So she would have been like, this miserable guy.
Yeah.
And obviously, Oblivion has read and intercept those letters. So.
Yeah.
Plus, Oblivion would know Hathor just by name, famousness, the fucking wine. Like, he knows him.
You've proven yourself worthy enough to not be killed. You've finally done it. You have finally secured your right to live here.
She smiles.
Genevieve Wolverston, you are an adult now.
She nods.
Though far too young for your age. I see the battles in your eyes, but not the creases on your face, not the grey in your hair. I was a young man when you left. Well, no. I was not old. But you still resemble a child. I know that's his influence, but it still disturbs me just how little you age. Go now. Be once again with your family. Reunite. Oh, hold on. Pausing a...
Thank you.
Right, stream is resumed.
Apologies, chat. Had something I had to attend to very quickly.
You have nothing to apologize for.
Go now. Go where you belong. Visit your family again. They still live where they always had.
She nods and she smiles. And she says, "Thank you for letting me return peacefully."
I see the outside world has made its mark on you. Soft-spoken, yet killer in the eyes.
She nods.
Right. You are effectively ushered out. You head towards your old home.
Oh, of course. Like, because one, she's assuming that's where the party is, and two, she misses them. So she's not, like, running, but she is walking with stride.
Yeah, and you know exactly the route, so you will probably end up there faster than the party, so you'll... I'm going to say you meet up with the party just outside the door.
At the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, she didn't take off her captain hat, she didn't take off her coat. She's still rocking the look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you come to an old rusty door. In a long corridor full of them. Not bunks per se, but more like small houses. Each with its own set of facilities. A place to live out of, not to stay. And there you are at yours, as you see the party coming the other way. Ah, talks were brief then, says the one escorting the party. Ah, that's a relief to see you.
She smiles.
Captain, what's happening?
You're about to meet some very fine people.
Apparently, Ruby was the name?
She smiles. Yes, that is one of their names.
Crazy how he ended up with 2 rubies.
Yeah.
Makes some sense.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty name.
Yes. As there's a knock on... As you knock on the door. Or someone does. Maybe it's the escort or something. Or you.
Probably the escort, because, like, she would just open the door.
Just... And... opening it and meeting you is a gentle tusked smile. Who is it? As she drops a plate
Can I roll to see if I can catch it before it shatters?
Go on. Roll dexterity.
That's a fucking natural 20!
Oh
go!
my god. Let's go.
Woo! So that's a 26.
That's awesome.
I think that's my first nat 20 of the campaign.
No, you've had more, right?
You've had some.
You've had
but
some.
For the session.
So, you had
They're
crits,
pretty
I think.
rare, though.
Yeah, they are rare. It's 1 in 20. But like, yes. You lunge and grab it, but the momentum kind of carries you, and you kind of stop yourself before you hit into her, but you stabilize yourself and effectively go into a hug. As she is just clearly in shock. Jenny?
She smiles. I hope this isn't too much of a shock.
You're alive. You're home.
She nods.
She's just standing there, completely unable to think what to do. You're barely a day older. But look at you, you've grown so much, and you've got scars of your own.
She smiles.
And is that... No. You're not. Captain Genevieve Wolverston.
She nods.
Leon! I'm coming. As a definitely not quite as aged human, though still covered head to toe in scars, rushes in. My God, it's really you.
She nods.
I didn't think I'd see you again.
I didn't think so either.
She's a captain now. Wow. That's certainly some news. Come in.
She holds the door open for the party.
Is this your crew?
They are.
They look like right proper warriors.
She
Except...
smiles.
Well, that one's looking pasty and thin. A light breeze could knock him over. Hey, hold on. No, you didn't. Genevieve Wolverston, you did not. Him?
She laughs as she looks at her ring and his ring.
Oh, well, the heart wants what the heart wants. I was laughed off the ship. No, I was almost laughed off the ship for choosing Leon. But now he's...
laughing so hard they are physically on. They cannot stand up. They fall over. They are laughing so hard they are on the floor.
Come in. I can heat up some more dinner for all of you.
She smiles and she goes, "Are you sure?
Course, of course. I assume the rest of them will be having more human suitable rations. Right? I'm
Nods.
not sure about others, but is it not just us who can?
None of them can. Yes, they will have to eat like Dad.
We hit it big last time, you know.
Oh,
Quite the supply of belts. Your old favourite.
she laughs.
Bolts.
Belts.
Listen, they're like gummy worms. To
You
her, man.
remember?
Oh,
Yeah. You do. You do. Ah.
This is a story I must hear.
She's smiling.
How'd that happen?
Excited.
Your arm. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
She smiles. It's been quite the adjustment.
Even your old pa's not lost a limb yet.
She laughs. Maybe he's just not a warrior.
Hey, you take that back. I've been. She hasn't aged a day, has she?
He smiles.
Ah. So tell me about what you've done. How you've been. Who you are.
She introduces each party member, and then she gives them.
Do people want to do introductions for themselves, or?
I think that would be nice. I think that
Yeah.
like the party being able to be like,
hell yeah.
we did this and we killed a dragon, you know, like.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do you think? Alphabetical order?
I don't know. People can like.
Alphabetical order is fine.
I think it is already sort of that way in the call.
It's the name is Archibald. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm well, yes, you've seen. Sorry about the nerves, just I've heard about Nightbringers all my life, and actually being welcomed onto one the first time I see one, it's not something I've exactly prepared for. Oh, no worries. He was the same, you know. Well, no, he wasn't. He was a lot more put together, but it was jarring for him to... But it's a pleasure to meet you. And I'm sure you'll grow... I'm sure you'll grow on us. And I'm sure you'll grow as well. Get some mass on you. Your
Let's not
skin
make
and
him any
bones.
more powerful, please.
More powerful? What's he going to do? Loosen a screw? I have been improving myself at magic. Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's piloting the what's it called?
A spelljammer.
The Spelljammer, yes.
I sailed us through the center of the earth to get to here. A navigator? You didn't tell me he was... No. Evie taught me. Evie?
She smiles and she goes, I had a bit of a temporary name change for a lot of reasons.
All right. It might take us a little while to get used to it, but...
No. Jenny is still fine. She looks at them and she...
Of course. But... You taught it. So you... Oh, I'm so proud.
She smiles again.
You took my lessons to heart, did you?
She nods.
Ah.
The captain is probably one of the best navigators I've ever seen, and I was in a war culture.
Where are you now? Tell me.
My name's Ash, and I, are you aware of how everything is the way that it is now? Like, the world is all islands and the ocean, and how that was all begun by a shattering. You know all of that, right?
Somewhat, yes. I've heard the myths.
I'm from before then. I was alive when there were continents, and when
Goodness.
people didn't live on the ocean. My home was Ramsburg. I was obviously raised up into the army there, and I'm a cleric.
So you were a soldier too?
Yes. Yeah, it was that, or basically be a disappointment to the entire culture.
Well, good to see a fellow, fellow in arms.
Not anymore, though. I used to follow Tempest, but things have changed for me.
Tempest, that's... I think I've heard of him. Briefly.
One of the gods of war. Ramsburg was all about it.
Right, yes.
But yes, things have changed. War is not for me anymore, very much.
Now, what on earth would do that?
Ash looks at Evie with kind of a should I look of like, do I tell these like relatively normal ass people that God is dead?
She smiles and she goes, Tempest is like many of the gods, very uninfluential now.
His death is what caused the shattering. Oh. I see.
Ancient history to us, but to Ash, very present.
I was, if you can believe it, I lived through the shattering, which is why I'm the way I am now, and I don't age, but my body still, like, it still works the way that it did on that day. And I got trapped in a mirror for 9,500 years. And I
oh, darling.
Thanks to Captain Evie, actually, and the others. But yes, it's very, very, very long story, as I'm sure you will assume.
You know, that's 7 years bad luck.
Conscious years.
You know, that's 7 years bad luck breaking a mirror.
It was worth every one of
them. No. I jest. Ridiculous superstitions. And you? And she kind of looks at Dahlia. Little one?
Little sister Dahlia Lahala from the Temple of the Silver Veil. I'm a Selûnite. I have to say, Archie is quite a powerful magic wielder in his own right, but and she pulls up riding the winds and pull the
Good find.
lightning on her trident.
Good find. Very, very good find. I hear they're very useful on sailing ships. I assume you're on a sailing ship, no?
Oh, I would hope I find myself useful. She kind of gests to Evie.
He nods. We are, and Dahlia is, like every single crew member, absolutely vital.
Yes. Ended up frying a drake the first time I had a major fight.
Oof. Speaking of drakes, you and that lovely creature of yours, what's your name? As she looks to Eliza, and yeah.
I'm Eliza. Does she have
I mean, yeah. Oh wait, unless it's guarding the Seajewel.
I think he's guarding the.
That would be very funny. Like, just beware the dog.
Beware my dog.
That's what the Phoenix crew is doing right now.
He does not bark, but he does bite. And
Wait a minute!
Looking after the dog.
Oh my fucking god, I just thought of something. Meanwhile, Asher walks out of the mirror. Everyone, everything all right? And walks up to the top of the deck. Oh fuck! And collapses.
That sounds about right for him, frankly.
No. Ash would have left a note or like actually gone and said
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
were going.
Yeah,
No.
true.
Absolutely.
I know.
That's so
Ash getting
mean.
licked by the dog on
It
the
would
fucking
be
deck,
funny
is
though. It
more
would
than
be
funny.
funny.
It's fucking hilarious, to be fair. Mean, but fucking
Yes.
hilarious.
Tell me about yourself, Eliza.
Well, there's quite a lot. Before I found Evie, I was technically from an island of low elves. Kind of left all that because of shit that happened, but we kind of fixed it. We all did such a good job handling it with ease. And she looks over to Ruby and was like, and I was able to at least save her. So this is this is my Ruby.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. Hello. Good to meet you as well.
But yeah, there's not too much when it comes to me. Nothing as grand as like some of the others.
What are you talking about? What about Kalar?
Oh, Kalar. He is my my dragon.
Your Goodness
I
me.
raised him from an egg.
Well,
Not
aren't
on
you
our
quite
ship
the
at-
specimen?
He's not on our ship at the moment, but he's very well trained.
Well, that'll be nice to have around.
Oh, he's wonderful.
And you? Looks over at Still.
Ah, I am Still. I serve as the ship's alchemist. I keep everyone healthy.
Ah, Potions Master. Lovely.
I do take great pride in my craft.
I do hope yours taste a little better than ours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them certainly does. I
Nah.
recently happened
Well.
across a recipe for orange wine.
Oh, lovely. Yes, ours, she's not exactly known for them to go down easy. Oh, the stories I could tell you about old little Jenny here, always refusing it when she was sick.
He nods. Yeah, I used to be very immature and not take anything when I needed to.
That hasn't changed, you might be unsurprised to hear.
No.
Oh, that's you, that's you.
She's absolutely terrible at taking care of herself, so I'm almost hoping that this little trip is going to remind her that she should, because there are people who care about her everywhere.
Ah, that's very nice of you.
Everyone on my crew is so cheesy.
And
He smiles.
yourself? I recently gained the name Bastion. I am Still's guardian and protector, though I have not seen much combat. You wouldn't know it. You certainly look like you can handle yourself. My appreciation. And she kind of sorry. She
Yeah, you have a throat and cough.
finishes with the meal she was cooking. Well, she and Leon were cooking.
Oh yeah, I know that's right.
Yay!
Yippee. But yeah, she brings them out, brings some portions out, and sets them on a table altogether far too small for this many guests. I'm afraid I must decline. I apologize. I have no need nor ability to eat food. I would if I could, but alas, the armor does not come off.
Evie nods. We'll give the extra portion to Kalar. Don't worry.
Oh.
Aw.
Damn. Bastion's getting more lines this session than he has for the last, like,
Ever.
ever. Yeah. Since the Feywild arc.
I love him. I love all our little guys. I love our extra NPCs.
Yeah.
Oh, fellas!
Dolly turns to both of her parents and says, not her parents, Evie's parents, and says, "Yep."
Unfortunately, if you want to talk to Rose's parents, you gotta go to the pile.
Yeah.
And raise the dead.
Hello, Bones.
Or in this
Hi,
universe, the catacomb.
Exactly.
Yeah, but she turns to Evie's parents and says, your gracious hospitality is appreciated. Thank you."
So,
And she's making a prayer.
of course. But may I ask, as lovely as it is to see you again, well, I'm very curious. What brought you here?
She smiles and she goes, well, and she thinks on the fly and she goes, you see, I recently did something that I thought would be worthy enough of returning without immediate attacking or banishment or death. And I was correct.
Oh, Jenny. I know that look. You were just thinking. Well, you always are, but you were thinking something up. You can tell the
No.
truth.
It's not a lie. She shakes her head.
Well,
I really have.
I wasn't saying you were lying, but I was saying I can tell it's not the whole story.
She lowers her
I
voice.
know
She looks at
you.
the party. She looks at the front door and she makes sure that's shut and she goes, I recently, well, not recently, but I had a prophecy that, involved home and I thought it important to come.
Ah, I see. You saw a seer.
Yes.
Ah, goodness me. What did you see?
Well, she was one of my sisters.
Ah, not to worry, you can tell. I can keep a
She goes, it's
secret.
kind of hard to explain. It's kind of hard to
I
explain.
can keep a secret.
My sister's visions can be difficult to interpret sometimes. I apologize.
No worries. And she... Do you think... Hey, party, do you think she should tell her mom the vision?
No,
I mean, you shouldn't lie to your mum.
Right!
You shouldn't lie to your mum.
It's especially after you've been lying about being an orphan. It's probably best to not lie to your mom.
I'll tell you what, if anyone does not want me to, please say so now.
Leanne,
She
she's
did
an
offer me
orc.
to take it.
Girl, she is an orc, and she has killed so many people.
The idea of Evie being severely powerful is probably the thing that would make her the most proud in the world.
She takes a breath and she explains the vision in full detail.
My goodness. I'm so proud of you!
Her face is bright purple. She's like, oh my god.
Oh, wait! Let's get... We need to get affairs in order. We need to start preparing. What for? For the challenge, of course, you great lump. For the challenge of leadership. We haven't had a proper one of those for years. We have the occasional one, but it's usually over in 1 or 2 hits.
She looks at the party. She looks at her mom. She puts her hand on her mom's shoulder. She goes, I know you're excited. And I'm so excited you're excited. But we have to be strategic about this.
If you don't mind me asking, what would the challenge entail?
A battle to the
do you wanna explain
death!
it?
With the captain, a battle to the death with the king for the title of queen.
She nods. That is what likely.
1-on-1 with weapons. No armor.
No armor. Weapons allowed.
Oh.
No magic.
Oh no.
Witchcraft is not allowed. It's not frowned upon here. Not like that old ship you said about. But
It is uncommon.
yes, we prefer steel. I was a dab hand back in my day. I still come on raids sometimes, but yeah, these old bones have seen too much.
Crazy to think of you retiring.
I'm not retired, not by a long shot. But I'm slowing down.
That's good.
Yeah, like, she may be a sweet old lady, but she still splits skulls.
Yeah, this woman fucking like, she loves violence, man.
Yeah.
I still have that old axe.
She smiles. Oh, I'm sure you do.
Ash just puts their hands in their head, thinking about how everything lined up in everyone's
Evie's
life to get to this point, especially Evie's.
She smiles.
Just like, wow, that story will be interesting.
I love this woman. I love this woman.
I love her mom. I love her mom.
Like, oh, I can't wait for you to kill the king!
I know, right?
Let's
spill his blood!
Terrible people. I am in love with these two.
Sup of his flesh!
Exactly.
Being like, Archibald needs to get fatter.
Yeah, real.
Exactly. She continues taking a bite from her dinner because she hasn't had her mom's cooking in so long.
Yes.
But she takes a bite and she looks up and she goes,
It is delicious. It is lovely seasoning.
She looks up and she goes,
And you
I
haven't
do need to tell you guys.
And you haven't really unashamedly eaten orc cuisine for years.
Yeah, no, this is so rare for her. She is literally in fucking heaven. But she's like, I do need to tell you guys. The letters did not stop out of malice. They stopped because I had been ambushed on that ship.
Oh. Ah, coward's way. No, a coward's way of fighting.
She nods.
Shameful.
50 verse 1.
50 verse 1? Just what kind of a ship was this? You take me to them and I'll show them what for.
She smiles
She already did that.
I'll high-fiving Ash.
Hell
She
yeah.
looks at Ash and nods. Oh, trust me, we got back to them.
Ah, perfect. That's my girl.
There's a particular reason she smiles and blushes again. Because there's a particular reason I didn't mention the name of the ship outside of just not wanting Oblivion to find it.
Oh, he wouldn't have come. You worry too much. We have far too much on our minds we have too much on our minds to worry about things like tracking down runaways. Come now.
He nods. Well, you see,
The farming has to continue. Pardon?
she goes, well, she laughs and she goes, it was a very particular ship.
No.
Yeah.
All this time you were on the Hollowed Wind?
She nods.
Wasn't what's his name, that nasty man? Wait, that was the captain.
Oh no, she smiles and shakes her head. The man who I didn't give a name, that was Philip Hathor.
Goodness me. But the captain you said about, that was him.
Yeah.
I heard he'd passed away recently in a mutiny.
He did.
I suppose you could call it a mutiny.
She looks at the party, kind of raises an eyebrow as if to be like, who wants to tell her? Who wants to tell her?
Ash raises her hand and goes,
frozen in place and tears are starting to well up.
Ash raises her hand and goes, yeah, once again, Captain Evie had that sorted.
No wonder King Oblivion let you aboard!
She nods.
You killed Goodness me! That's a feat!
He wasn't the only one.
Of course. I wasn't expecting you to do a challenge of leadership. Outsiders never... Outsiders never really have those, as far as I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
But... yes, of course you had help, but... you still won. A victory is a victory, no matter how many help you along. Something to be celebrated.
It was not all victory.
We were prisoners, essentially.
Oh, I see.
They were after the captain, but they got the rest of us as well.
Ah. I am sorry to hear.
Including my fiancée. She did not make it.
I'm sorry to hear.
I'm just exceptionally proud of our crew. And
You should be.
she smiles.
You should be.
We're such a small crew, but we've done so much and been through so much.
Yes, I see it in your eyes. Our Jenny's grown up.
She nods.
So, what did you want to wait for?
Just some strategization. I don't want to jump in without any type of plan.
Oh, that's our Jenny. No. Always making her little plans.
She nods.
Her plans have saved us all before.
I don't doubt it. But, yes. You'll want to, you'll want to train, won't you?
He nods.
Of course. Of course. Absolutely. I can, put in a word to clear the, one of the training areas, just so that, well, you don't get anyone hurt badly.
She laughs. Why, are you worried I'll do it again?
Shush.
She could do it again.
I'm talking about your crew. You know how rough and tumble they are in those arenas.
Very much so.
There's only 2 ways I can die. I will be fine.
Their skulls don't look as thick as ours.
We have healing.
And
Trust me, they can be.
They'd have to catch us for. At least have to catch me first.
one thing. Orc culture, thick skull does not mean stupid.
Yup.
It's durable.
Precisely.
Like,
But she laughs and she looks at her and she goes, you know, it is crazy that more or less was the big reason I left.
little Florence.
Yeah. How's her family?
Well, probably not happy now that you're back.
I can imagine.
But, well, they don't really talk to us.
I wonder why.
Most people have moved on from it, though. It was admittedly a slightly cowardly move, but it's not something that's going to stick with you for all your life.
I always thought it was.
Well, years maybe, but through your absence, it can be forgotten. It's not going to leave you, but it's not going to haunt you all your days. Unless you let it, of course.
She nods.
Has she been sleeping?
We've been trying. Everyone's been trying.
Late riser, huh?
Unfortunately... Pardon?
Late riser, huh?
Unfortunately, the previous ship kind of kept on the worst sleep schedule you could put someone on.
Oh. I see.
And then, from what I've
How were you
heard,
sleeping
there's-
there? What was it? What was... No.
Oh, it's nothing to worry
No, the
about.
closet... Wait, would you have said about the closet?
Oh, Oh no, she would have pretended she had good accommodations. She did
But
not
you,
wish this
you
on her
said that
daughter.
you had good accommodations.
I had my own space. That is true.
She was sleeping in a closet.
Upright.
That's barbaric! How could they do something like that? My poor darling.
And she rolls her
I-
eyes. I am fine.
The captain has back issues that she refuses to allow me to
Barbaric!
heal.
Monstrous! Savages!
For us to convince her to sleep just to take medicine so she does.
Yes, we still have a supply of it on the ship.
You don't need to worry about any of that. And she laughs and kind of diminishes it.
These are your
I'm your mother. It's my job to worry about you.
Yes, exactly.
Well, up until about a half hour ago, you didn't have to worry about me at all.
Oh, do you think we stopped just because everyone assumed you were dead? No. I always knew you'd still be out there.
She smiles and she tears up a little and she goes, again, I didn't want to put you guys through that pain at all.
Of course, of course.
I just, now that you know how Four Fingers is, and I really didn't want the Hollowed Wind trying to foolishly take on the Nightbringer and everyone there dying.
Yes. You know damn well we would, one or two good bombs and they're gone.
She nods.
What would you have to
Exactly.
worry about?
Well, yes, but you see, all of those people on those 3 ships also have moms like you and families.
I suppose. But they chose that life. Or at least they choose to stay.
She nods. But I didn't want to risk all of them just for, like, realistically, right? I wouldn't have been welcome back.
No, but, well... we still have your old bed. Might be a bit small. Might be a bit small for you now, but it's better than a closet, no?
She laughs. It is. It is.
I've missed you. We both have.
I have as well.
But then there's the issue of everyone here. Yeah, do you all want to sleep in here, or do you have a place to, or?
We parked the ship on the ship, so...
What? How?
So it flies.
Yeah, it flies.
Good grief.
Spelljammer and all.
A witch boat, huh?
She nods. It's pretty cool, if you ask me.
Very nice. Fancy thing, that.
Archibald is the one piloting it.
Hold on. Brief aside, please, Evie.
Of course. And she looks at him and kind of looks at her parents, and she goes.
He looks a little, he looks a little haunted by a realization. It might be best.
Excused?
Of course.
She takes Archibald to her room. What?
It's,
What's going on?
might be a good idea to remain hush-hush about the, specifics of the spell-jamming helm.
She blinks.
Its powers extend to a ship. We should probably make sure it stays on the Seajewel as opposed to a potential world where the Nightbringer could realize that a druid or shaman or something of theirs could potentially allow them to take to the skies.
Is there a way we could temporarily disarm it and keep it on your person?
I'm not sure.
She nods and she goes, I'll make sure to impress upon them that this stays at the dinner table.
Of course.
Also, she blushes and she goes, this is my room, by the way.
It's a lovely room.
Thanks. You'll notice that it's just, like the house itself. Very simplistic in a kind sense of
Yeah.
there's not a ton of furniture. There's not a ton of anything. There's a lot of art supplies still out. There's journals and stuff still out. Maps and stuff still out. The book on tying knots that's open with a bookmark.
Ah! The girl.
It is obviously a very Evie room.
Yes.
They kept a room for her.
I love how,
She's got,
the session of... At the beginning of the session. Oh my god. Oh shit, it's a Nightbringer. Oh, we're all fucked. Oh my god. And the second half of the session is coziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Literally, not again, we're all gonna die, to... Yay!
With, obviously, a hint of bloodlust.
Yeah.
She
I
has,
mean...
What doesn't come with that?
She has photos, paintings she's done, on the wall.
Yeah. Also, in the main part of the lodging itself, there are paintings and stuff of effectively baby pictures.
Yeah, the family had commissioned a painter from one of the other orc families to paint them. So, Evie has basically baby photos all over everywhere. But her room itself, she's painted on the walls and stuff. Besides what she has framed, she has this is massive. Oh shit! I get to fucking introduce this concept. So you know how basically her bed is central to the room because she's an only child. She did not have to share. She had her own room. She had her own space. Her wall beyond the headboard is all of her hyper detailed butterfly paintings.
No!
And they're all various shades of purple.
No!
Nice.
So it's a mural of purple butterflies and green grass.
Purple?
Ah.
Evie is purple.
Evie's coding is purple is her primary color, yes.
Evie
even though
is
she
Marie Breaking Bad.
I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna nod. But
She is the purplest character of all
lavender and
time.
lilac are. I'm very pointed with a lot of my color assignments of characters. And the reason Evie is and has been purple butterflies since pretty much this campaign's very beginning is because of the dice that Soli got me.
Yeah.
Aww.
Aw.
Yes, purple butterflies are kind of, especially younger Evie, like Jenny, like purple butterflies are the symbol.
The
of
baby.
her. Yeah.
The sweetie.
Precisely. Yeah, there's like some, like a few of them are like shades of like blue, purple, but like the vast majority of them are purple.
Gotcha.
Yay!
Yippee.
I was thinking the other purple shades.
Yeah.
Why do you think that like that? No, yeah, Ash is looking at all the photos and dedicating them to memory to blast to everyone on the other ship who hasn't seen them.
Teehee.
The Phoenix just gets a sending spell of just, here's Evie's baby photos.
Psychic blast! Baby photos!
Let me just teleporate my memories into your brain.
Bzzzt.
Pretty much, yeah.
I actually had my DM do that to a friend,
Nice.
so they knew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did kill a
Fucking
Charlotte
Akira
dragon.
gift? That's Asher, actually. That's Asher.
Yeah.
Someone
Yes.
get
He's like,
someone get
"Look at that,
blankness.
you."
Someone get blank on this.
Real.
Edgar. Like, no, you guys didn't kill a Charlotte dragon. Bet. Here's my memories.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't really think I was gonna ever show you this room.
Oh my fucking god, I just realized.
What?
If Evie wins the leadership challenge, Archibald will be Orc royalty.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
I can
God,
stumble
yes.
your way into that one. Yeah.
Poor
So if Evie
Archibald.
wins, this is the thing, right? If Evie wins, she is the captain of the she's the captain of the Seajewel. She is the entitled captain of the Hollowed Wind and its fleet. And she'd be the queen of the Nightbringer.
Most feared,
Guys, she can't keep winning.
most feared woman in the
She
seas.
has to.
Hell yes.
Common EVW.
Common EVW.
Evie is sick. Everyone's
She
so
is, and
sick.
she
You're all
literally-
awesome.
She would never think of herself as such, but like, low key, the party's kind of ballers.
Yeah.
Literally went through hell, and now she gets to literally like kill everyone.
She is her.
So are y'all just looking at baby photos?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah! Also,
Still
get to
crap.
see what she looked like with both her tusks, and also
Yes.
like fully not chipped. Both of her tusks,
Yeah.
chipped. Because
And both of
the
her
left was
arms.
chipped by Florence, and the right was chipped by Hathor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys get to see both her tusks, not chipped.
Still crap.
And you get to see little bitty Evie with
Yaw.
first glasses.
Oh.
Still cracks a smile, and the rest of you hear very briefly, "How adorable!"
Not
Before
right now.
before Still goes back in, gets control back.
Still's like, away, advance.
Just like
Those were not for you.
so yes,
Not for you.
the smile.
Do not have
The smile knows
Smile
about the baby
has
photos.
The baby Evie photos.
Blackmail.
Frankly. Blackmail. One of them, I guarantee you, there's probably one with her, like, very traditional orc clothes.
No!
Yes.
Oh.
Her ceremonial
because,
stuff.
Yeah.
In Leanne's interpretation, at least, orc culture is like Celtic, like Welsh.
Yes.
So I'm just
Oh, hell
thinking
yeah.
Evie in a fucking like traditional Welshwoman dress. I'll send
Yeah.
a photo of that in the no mic now.
Yes.
Ooh.
Like, it's various forms of Celtic.
Precisely. Because, okay, so, fun aside, players and chatters, the quick explanation for that is your girl loves orcs and half-orcs and D&D.
Really?
I'm also incredibly
I didn't
aware
think
of
you
the
liked
fact-
any of those.
Who knew? But I am very aware of the fact that D&D is a game. I don't even have to mince words here. It is very well known that, especially historically, coming from someone who used to play earlier editions, D&D is not the best when it comes to real-world allegories and real-world ethnic representation. We all know this. We all know that orc tribes for quite some time were very much just a shoe-in for indigenous cultures as well as African cultures. And so I wanted to avoid that. I wanted to avoid that hard. So basically for like the last 15 years I'd say. For the last 15 years, anytime I've ever done anything with orc stuff, I've been like, all right, it's Celtic.
Because, like, that's one thing. From all the myths and all the, like, these are the most feared things in the whole world of, like, talks about the Nightbringers. When you're on one... Now, suddenly when you're on one, like, it is very civilized. Yes, they're rough and tumble, but, like, of fucking course they are. They're... Raiding is literally part of the culture, but, like... They have artists. They have cooks. They have, like, fucking... It's not like they're fucking just... kill everyone. Hate. They do it for food.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And the other interpretation I've done, as it should be noted, obviously, former campaign we were all a part of, it has, it's over. I did the same approach to orc culture, but that specifically I lead more Appalachian with.
Yeah.
Because everything about that character is centralized to Appalachian culture. So, it made more sense for Rose to be
Yep.
mountain version of orc culture.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm very aware and incredibly doing my best to minimize any type of bias or horribleness that could be associated with a culture being depicted as, like, inherently violent, inherently sinister, which is not fair to the cultures D&D usually shoehorns into that role.
Yeah.
It's almost like the guy who made it was a piece of shit or something.
A proud and self-admitted misogynist. who
No
He
way.
might suck.
cheated on his own
He might
wife
suck, guys.
quite openly.
He might suck.
Yeah.
Sarcasm. He does suck. Like, pulls back the curtain. He sucks.
Do not look at the bigot behind the curtain.
Precisely.
He's rolling in his grave right now. Look at us fruits.
certainly hope so.
Yippee! Yippee!
Look at us fucking
Yippee!
fruits trampling on his, like...
His little war simulator is now the the Kiss Girls simulator.
Yes.
I hope every new rainbow-haired pansexual tiefling adds another wrinkle to his desiccated forehead.
I hope my statements on the nature of the militaristic cultures hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every, like,
Oh yeah.
every randomly coloured tiefling with the name, with neopronouns in the name, like, mayhem or panic or entropy is like another bolt fastening it shut.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Listen, we all I can't believe there's no way someone's gotten 60 episodes into this without realizing this. But if you're listening and you're confused, we are all very much on the side of fun and joy and respecting others.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know, it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Gay sex.
And everyone clapped.
Right.
Round of applause.
We gotta lock the fuck back in.
Yeah.
Jingle, jingle.
So, I suppose the rest of us could sleep on the Seajewel?
Oh goodness! We have the space. We have a living room. We have dining room.
Yes, of course. We'll have to bring your bedding, but we have the room.
It's cozy.
Ash, whose brain has been ticking this entire time, kind of dances around what they're saying and goes, some of the people who travel with us might not be so comfortable being alone and may be concerned about where we are. So it may be best for at least some of us to head back for a little bit.
Evie smiles and she explains to her parents. She goes, our ship has a... And she pauses and she thinks and she goes, our ship has basically like a doorway to another ship magically. So not... There's my crew, the Seajewel crew, and there's also a wonderful woman, Valerie Firebrand. Her
My
the
girlfriend.
Phoenix. Exactly.
Lovely.
Her dad's gonna go, wait, wasn't Ruby? And he's gonna blink because Holly cool.
Leon,
How
how many times... Yeah. Leon, how many times have I got to explain polyamory to you?
Damn, Evie, I didn't know your mum was cool like that.
Evie's mom is Wokatron 3000, actually.
Yeah, like, she's monogamous cishet. But she is ally number one.
Real.
Literally the mom who walks you to the Pride Parade.
Literally, yeah. Dude, Evie's mom, right? She looked at Archibald and she went, Oh, it was a man. She goes, I didn't expect that.
She goes, oh, she's Butch.
Ha!
And then Archibald.
Oh, wait, no, Archibald does have, like... to be fair, Archibald does have, like, some proper-ish facial hair now.
Rugged.
I'm of the opinion that you could have a full beard and still be.
I know, very much so.
Doesn't really
Very much so, exactly.
See, I think Evie's mom would be the kind of ally to be the one with the free hugs at the gay parade.
Oh, she's showing.
She's specifically the kind of ally who, if someone tries to disrupt it, she will walk slowly towards them with her axe.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
was about to
said.
say, her mom is violent. Like,
she is unashamedly violent. She will split skulls without a second thought.
threw the first brick at Stonewall as well as the second for 10th.
She has, over the course of her life, maybe a triple-digit kill count?
Oh boy.
yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, yeah.
Like, low triple-digit.
Oh, 20.
Still, dear lord.
Triple.
Oh, triple. Fuck.
In
My
the,
brain is
like,
done with counting.
in the, like, mid-hundreds or something.
Precisely.
Generous and say 200.
Yeah, all of that is to say, her mom is both her parents are baller. Also, actually, do you guys want to know about her parents? Because I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta know.
Tell
What
us
would you
about
like to know
Woke
about them?
3000 and her husband.
Exactly.
Trophy
What would
husband.
you guys like to know?
Everything.
Well, okay, so Evie, much like, again, Evie and Rose have significant overlap, and I've said time and time again that they are two sides of the same coin. That is because a lot of what I had built with Rose, I didn't think I was going to be able to use again, so I used it for Evie. They're the two most similar of my D&D characters, for that very reason. So, Evie's parents were also a forbidden romance. And basically the entire shtick was Ruby was on a raid, they were attacking an island. Leon and her were like, hey, and he's like, hey, don't kill me. And she's like, why shouldn't I? And he's like, well, I think you're pretty cute. And she was like, well, damn. And basically sort of more or less literally snuck him back home. And everyone was like, hey, what the fuck? Why is there a human here? And she's like, chill, guys, he's on our side. And they were like, damn, really? And he's like, yeah, for real. And they're like, we don't really trust that. Why would you, we just destroyed your, like, homeland and shit. And he's like, everyone there sucked. And they're like, what? And he basically got into, like, he more or less pulled an Uno reverse. And he's
Good
like,
for
I'll
him.
keep up, and I can prove that I'm worth being here. And a lot of people were like, no, the fuck, you're not worth being here. And he was like, let me show you that I can be. And he proved that he could be. And so that is precisely why he's the first and only human to live on any Nightbringer, let alone this one.
Hmm.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That sure as hell complicated Evie's life as the
Well, one of the
only
first.
half-orc. One of the first.
Because, like, there are
Again.
other half-orcs, obviously.
I didn't
Oil spill has
say-
to have come from
okay.
somewhere.
If you let
Sorry.
Taking you. No. I'm playing around. Again, one of the only, if not the only human allowed to literally live on a Nightbringer. Because yes, Evie is a genetic rarity. We know of at least 2 to 3 other half-orcs that exist in the world of Shattered Seas. However, Evie is the only one that we know who has both parents alive and well on a ship. Oilspill's parents, in my head at least as Oilspill's creator, her dad was orc, her mom was human, and her dad fleed. Oilspill is different than Evie in that regard. I think of, and again, this is actually another fun fact. It is super easy to go the average route with a half creature in D&D and be like, well, the oppression comes from the fact that they're a half creature. That is kind of to tell, but I don't know if that is necessarily my story to tell. And so with Evie specifically, it is framed more as a genetic rarity than an entirely isolated species. There are literally only like 5 orcs, half orcs who are alive. There aren't enough of them to constitute their own species.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the Evie stuff plays kind of hand in hand with a lot of chronic illness stuff.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows what to do with Evie. Literally, the only doctor alive who knows what to do with Evie is Stokes. And that's because he's him.
I can't think of one other, but that's for another time.
Blinking. That's ominous.
Lol.
What?
Horatio Doctor art?
No, it's just a, like, random idea I've had floating around in my head for, like, a session at some point.
Ooh, I love doctor sessions. Listen, okay. This is quickly turning into the Leanne yaps about D&D, and I hope that's not boring.
No, it's not.
So good.
I love using doctors as villains and in horror elements because 1, I think I do it very well, but 2, I think I speak for most people with disabilities and chronic illnesses when I say the inherent power dynamic and the inherent terror of someone else being in charge of what happens to you is gonna leave impacts on your brain.
Yeah.
That or no one knowing what the fuck is going on with you.
Exactly.
How many specialists you go to.
Or just not being given the right care.
Yeah.
I sure do wonder, looks at chatters, looks at my friends. I wonder if there's a reason prototypical devices are a centralized theme in one of my campaigns.
Looks into the camera. Watch P729 when we get back.
Yes.
If you want, don't feel pressure to it.
Please, please.
Join P729, Sol. You will be great.
It's fun.
Join us. Join us. Make a robot.
Join us.
Or a human.
Oh no.
So, do you want me to tell them?
You gotta.
So, you want me to tell them?
Wait.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
Wait, I gotta ask, human or android, or do you want to surprise us?
Their time.
What?
For the P17 conversation.
I don't.
laugher?
Just
The
like
giggler?
we were all like making the assumption and like being oh boy, and then I don't remember.
The memory issues group strikes again.
I forgot.
Sorry, what'd you say, Stutch? I didn't hear.
Real as fuck, though.
Hell yeah. Leanne, did you want to continue yapping, or was that all?
Exactly. I mean, I think I've stolen enough of our time. I know Eva's gonna have to edit the VOD quite a bit for it to make sense.
No, I'm leaving
It's
it.
important.
I'm leaving it.
Yeah.
I don't really do much editing on these VODs unless there's something that needs to be taken out.
Your commentary is important to this.
Plus, I
Your
do think
story
we are
too.
running close to the end of the session, maybe. As regrettable as that is to say.
You gotta look around.
Yes. What, do I have to lead you
So
around?
if you want to, you're welcome to say so. But if you want to get back in session, that is a-okay. There is no pressure to be put on the spot.
Session.
Yeah. But yes. What's it called? If you want to look around, then I guess look around.
Ash looks at the wall and says, "Would you mind giving us the stories of all these paintings?"
What? Oh, in the bedroom or at the like baby pictures or something?
The baby ones.
Well, they're just here as a wee bairn.
Oh, those tiny baby glasses. That's
Hey.
absolutely adorable.
She was such a sweet little thing. Hold on. Let me... And she kind of heads off into the kitchen and opens a drawer. Of course. We still have it. And she pulls out, like, a crudely put together knife. The first weapon you ever made.
She is blushing bright purple. She's like, put that away.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Those might fit me. She was so tiny.
Hey, it was a short sword for her.
She's still just blushing. She's like,
God.
oh my
I thought you were talking
god.
about the glasses.
Dahlia going, this knife can fit me. Hell yeah.
She was about that small when she made it. And she just points to one of the pictures.
If you don't mind me saying, Captain, you looked throwable. Like a ball.
She nods. She goes, I was. I know it's hard to believe, but at 1'5", At one point, I was tiny.
At 1'5"?
She was
At
only 1'5".
At
She
1'5".
was 1'5".
Absolutely teensy.
She was itty bitty. I know it's hard to believe, but at one point, Evie was a baby.
Pick up in one hand.
Yes.
So poor Mom Wolverstone, who has basically had like 3 or 4 years of just everyone saying, yeah, her ship killed her. And her being like, we don't know that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, Oblivion knowing that she was still alive because she was sending the letters.
Well, no.
No, the letters were from before.
The letters stopped. That's when the letters stopped.
The letters stopped when the ambush happened, because when Evie was picked up by Arnold Theseus, the previous captain of the Seajewel, the one who died in session 1.
Yeah.
She wanted to protect him and that ship from retaliation from both the Hollowed Wind and the Nightbringer. She did not want either Captain Four Fingers or Oblivion to go after Theseus. And
yeah.
her whole... So that's the thing, too. And I should say this out loud and really, really drive it home. Evie switching from Ginny to Evie was a choice in protecting her identity. She had a notorious pirate reputation already as Evie, like as Ginny Wolverstone, before the ambush. Her switching to Evie was basically, if someone had come up to the Seajewel back when she was the navigator and not the captain, just the navigator, not the captain, and someone was like, what's, who's this? Having the fake name version of yourself just be a different nickname of your own first name seems a little counterintuitive, especially because, like, you're a half-orc. You're one of the only half-orcs alive. Evie always thought that if the ship got caught, she could pretend that she was, like, her own sister or something. That was the best logic she could have. Because she didn't want, because she's an outlaw, she didn't want the entire original crew of the Seajewel to be at stake just because she was an outlaw. Going from the name, which also, important to note, when she was on the Hollowed Wind as Ginny, she did not use her surname for very obvious reasons. They knew it.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, Four Fingers knew her last name, Haether knew her last name. They just didn't give a fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she told them, why would she lie about being an orphan, right? And they found her literally on an abandoned island alone. So that story checked out to them. But publicly, she was, Ginny, and then known as, like, the woman on the Hollowed Wind. And that was enough.
Yeah.
Like, the whole rumors of, like, she could kill with a single touch, yada, 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 yada. She didn't really need to have a public last name because, like, nobody needed to specify. People knew that if you said Ginny from the Hollowed Wind, there's only one woman on the Hollowed Wind.
Yeah.
It's very contrived, and if I had thought of it better while initially establishing it, I would have. But I kind of wrote myself into a corner with the whole rarity concept that was introduced to me by Eve.
No, it's fine.
No worries.
It's good. You're great.
You see what I have to deal with? My friends being loving and supportive? What the hell?
Ha!
Too bad.
Yeah, fucking loved.
We all need loving and supporting friends.
Yes. Yeah. Bleh.
It is relatively contrived. And also, the reason she's chill with going by Jenny here is because her name was, like, her birth name. Okay. So she has a birth title and a birth name. Her birth name literally is Genevieve Wolverstone. That has never changed. Her childhood nickname was Jenny. When she went on the Hollowed Wind, she didn't change nicknames. She kept the same name. The name change to Evie came explicitly after she was saved by Pisani and woken up on the shores by Theseus. And he's like, "What's your name?" And she panicked. And she's like, "I can't tell him my real name. I'll just say Evie." And then eventually she said Wolverstone again.
Yeah. Yes. Hurrah.
Thank you for the ramblings about Evie.
Yes.
It's very important.
Is good.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Is nice.
He's fun.
Yeah. I will say, I want to wrap up session relatively soon, so if people want to go exploring, I say go exploring.
Allow me to, like, stop.
No worries. No worries. You're all good. You're all good.
Yeah.
I'm just understandably sleepy from, you know, everything lately.
Yeah.
The flat.
But you mean constantly going back and forth between
Second night back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blah. But yes. You have, like, an ocean liner-sized ship you can explore.
Let's start with, like, the most immediate areas to where we are now, perhaps.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm not quite sure on the geography of the ship yet, though.
I can help. If you have any questions, I can help.
Excellent. But, yeah, like, there's, like, areas for communal spaces, there's little, like, smithy, there's public kitchens, etc. On the surface, there's all sorts of hustle bustle about going on, like preparations, repairs, training, just people milling about. Like, you see this just absolutely ridiculously massive orc, just, you know, like the professional weightlifter build?
Yeah.
Like the big gut, ridiculous strength. One of those just carrying an enormous, like, black iron bomb filled with gunpowder in each arm. Just walking around as if not encumbered at all to plop them down next to the edge of the boat. Because that's one thing about orcs, at least full orcs. They have the powerful build racial trait, which means they effectively have double carrying capacity for their size.
That's how one of my college D&D characters, she used to carry a barrel of fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
we used it to fucking fry an enemy base one time.
hell yeah. Like, it's also similar to how Bubbles had the, like, horse-drawn cart that he just dragged around himself. It gave him something like, what was it? Like, what was the total weight that he could carry or something? It was something
I have no clue.
ridiculously
I love you,
crazy.
I do not know.
I don't know. Oh well. But like, he could basically, in the cart, unhindered at full walking speed, move around an entire D&D party in all of their gear.
Mhm. Jingle, jingle! We're getting off
Yes.
track again.
Yes.
Ash looks around and looks to the others and goes, "We may have been a little misled, or we may have found ourselves in an incredible position.
It certainly isn't an opportunity that comes very often.
Like,
I don't think many people could say that they've survived one of these.
yeah,
Or
like,
even been welcomed.
that's the thing about Nightbringers. They are like children's stories. They're like, some cultures will even do like drills to see how quickly evacuations can happen.
Everyone, when they're passing people, they are looking at the party being like, whoa, what the like they're just not even not the
Like,
party
word would have
itself, being
reached
like,
them,
they're
because
being like,
otherwise...
"That's not orcs." Yeah, but they're
word,
still
yeah.
fascinated.
Yep. Yeah.
They're like, whoa, that's not orcs. Evie is, keeping her head on a swivel. She is making sure that nobody is getting funny. Unless you want someone to come up and talk to the party, because I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Ash looks at Evie specifically and goes, "Captain, how are you feeling?"
Fine, she smiles.
"That's good. Your parents are lovely, by the way."
Well, thank you.
So they kind of are wondering how to specifically say this, and then they go, "Would it be funny, or would it just be... Should we just not tell them anything about Asha, or..."
Oh, gods. She laughs and she blinks. I think that introducing anything about Asher to them, I don't want them to kill him.
Exactly.
We'll have to be strategic.
I was like, oh,
Gulp.
this... I was like, I'm glad he's not here.
She looks at the party and she laughs and she goes, I'm kind of shocked they didn't kill Archibald for proposing without asking.
You see someone give, like, a hungry look to the Seajewel.
Sounds about right. She hits him way too hard on the shoulder and she's like, yeah, I didn't...
What was that for?
I thought that they were gonna... She's like, I thought they were gonna be mad at him.
Yeah.
Not that he could have possibly known, but still.
Yeah.
It's still.
Ha! But, yeah. Screw it, I'm going to introduce one of the characters I've come up with.
Nice.
You will have noticed one thing. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, so you hear the sound of wheels behind you. As rolling up to you is this very clearly very storied orc. Scars that go so deep that it still looks like a chunk cut out of him all over. An eye missing. One of his tusks is just gone. And notably, doesn't have either leg.
Thank God.
And rolls up to you in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're the outsiders I've heard about. Thought I'd check you out with my... thought I'd take a look with my own eye.
I Cruis, I'm not.
I thought I recognized the name. The wayward daughter returns.
She nods.
As for the rest of you, Quartermaster Skull.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
Can't say the same. Never been much a fan of, well... I'm trying to think of a word to call you other than outsiders, but I can't think of one.
That's fine. That's technically what they are.
But yes, as I said, I am the quartermaster here. I've been informed that you may need equipment at some point. If so, seek me, right at the bow. 4th level. My shop.
She said, we will do.
Keep out of trouble, and trouble will keep away from you.
Certainly.
I will say, there aren't any ramps here. On the ship. Do you know how he gets around?
Dude, this motherfucker probably throws his chair and then uses his arms, don't he?
Yeah, well, he's like strapped into the chair. Like, he is like strapped onto the chair. He just lifts himself up. Like, this motherfucker is ridiculously muscular on his remaining half of his body.
Can I be a lore bitch for a moment?
Yeah.
I think that because the Nightbringer culture is so pro-warrior in the sense of, like, so many of them have such considerable, noticeable physical disabilities. I think that there would be ramps. Not for the sake of making things easy, but for the sake of, like, the necessity of the culture that it is.
Like, it's so many people that there's less people that would not need ramps than who do.
Like, there are some, but very much he doesn't necessarily care to use them.
Valid. Icon. King. But yeah, I do think that, like, because that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
It's so weird, because in the novel, what I've written is that the culture is, you know, it's extreme in every sense of the word. It is isolating to Evie.
This man...
Literally.
Yeah. This man is, like,
He's not the rule.
No. This man is quite possibly second only to the king, the most respected man on the boat.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He is nearly as old as Four Fingers. Nearly as old as Oblivion, yet doesn't really show the age quite as much due to the fact, well, I picture him as bald.
Yeah. Four Fingers? Wait a minute!
Shush you. But, he was a little bit of a living legend aboard the ship, even when you were still on it.
Oh, guaranteed.
He still, as many as he possibly can, joins in the fighting.
Still.
Like, he is relentless. But he can't always make it up in time. He can't always, be there for everything.
No. People wait for him to get there.
He's got
they start a fight.
And thus he earned the position of quartermaster. He is basically in charge of the stores of stuff.
If you want to fight, you go to him to get the things for the fight.
Yeah.
What does he think of the... I'm putting you on the spot, Evie. What does he think of what she did with Florence?
Oh, he resents her for it. He is a bitter, stubborn old man. He is the pure epitome of, Nightbringer culture. He is... As long as there is any piece of me left, I am a weapon. If he didn't have any arms left, he would still try his best to fight. The day he stops fighting is the day he dies.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't care what he has to do it. He's a warrior.
Icon.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Quartermaster Skull.
I think I may sense that we may all be a bit sleepy.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah. Shall we end there?
Yeah, I'll have
Yeah,
That sounds good.
Yippee!
Leanne, did you have
Leanne?
anything else you wanted to do?
I'm good.
Okie dokie. Well, thus begins the Nightbringer arc.
Evie's home!
I hope you all enjoyed.
Yes.
And I hope to see you in 2 weeks for Session 61.
Evie!
Goodbye, stream.
Bye-bye,
Bye
stream.
bye.